Hello there, BoBo, the Bitcoiner is back. This world we live in is so outrageous. In part because we are born into it, no choice. Today, I will attempt to talk about the world economy, although I'm not a financial guy, neither am I a geopolitician. But it seems that Bitcoin has pushed me into that corner to understand financial, economics, and geopolitics. Let's talk about economics. How the world economics revolves now. After World War I, US productivity soared as invention and technology advances such as mass production of radio and automobile brought about the most prosperous times. With industries and technology advancement, it gives rise to financial market. Company gets listed and the investor buy on potential growth, right? Healthy company sold share to increase the capital to motivate more active business expansion. Company grew and share value soar again. This was a new paradigm. Simple economic 101. During early 1920, the new paradigm turns into bubble or asset bubble created by unchecked credit expansion. People borrow solely to invest in stock market that keep going up. This is where all the trouble starts, and it all started from the stock market. Let me show you this. Right. Collateral value increase. That means the company value increase, the more creditworthy the borrowers, because they have share, they can borrow more money. Right. So credit become easier, and then additional expansion, higher asset value, the share market value goes up. It's a virtuous circle. Right. This artificial expansion of money eventually follows with financial market collapse by 85% in less than 3 years. Simple, right? Collapsing asset price, that means share price went down, forced the margin call due to collateral value. It lowers the creditworthiness. It becomes tighter in lending condition. That's why the market collapsed. And this period of time, all right, the dollar was patched to gold. Let me go back. Market collapsed because the Fed or Federal Reserve is not able to print money without being backed by additional gold reserves. So in 1933, President Roosevelt issued Executive Order 6102, which mandated that all privately owned gold be handed to the government at 20.67 cents an ounce troy. Then 1 year later, Roosevelt revalued the gold patch from $20.67 to $35 per ounce. And the stated reason for the order was that hard times has caused the hoarding of gold, stalled the economic growth, and worsened the depression. The reality is there was not enough gold in the reserve to redeem all of the claims in circulation by foreign countries, which was a direct result of fractional reserve banking. Then in 1970, President Nixon unpacked the US dollars to go, literally meaning you trust the US government only. US was the strongest in terms of military and economic might in the aftermath of World War II. Nobody come close except for Soviet Union, but US Cold War collapsed the Soviet Union in 1991. So to reinforce US dollar reserve currency in 1974, USA had to convince Saudi Arabia to sell its global oil only in US dollars in exchange for protection against attack by Israel. And we all know now this is called petrodollars. With military might and economic power plus technological advancement, USA became the big brothers of the world. Right? They set out to police the globe, the world nation. All countries practically have to follow USA led. You obey them, you are favored. If not, you will be neglected. First commercially, then bullied militarily. Worst case scenario, they raided your country and replaced a puppet government that obeyed their order. USA was all out for war with many countries for the last half centuries. Despite their economic might, financially they suffer because they spent so heavily on war. Short of taxing the people, they resort to printing money when faced with financial crisis and pandemic. This time, they can, as the US dollar is not pegged to go anymore. So they can print as much as they want. To the extent that currently the US dollar debt is $31.4 trillion. Crazy. Impossible figure. How to pay back? No way. Right? Obviously, the US is kicking the can down the road. As long as they have the military might, they can muscle their way, bullying the world at large. But things are changing recently. Even their closest allies, the Europeans, are not happy with their policy and are trying to distance themselves away from America. Militarily, they might be still superior, but Russia and China refuse to be bullied. The US dollar's reserve currency is losing its influence also. Saudi is inching away from selling oil only in US dollar now. The BRICS are forming their own payment system away from the US dollar and the SWIFT payment system. So USA military might is diminishing fast, whereas China militarily is untested. While the West is skeptical, they are also warily hesitating to challenge China's competency, seeing the amazing improvement on all fields: technology, capability, capacity, as well as proven results. You look at the airport in China compared to the world. Look at the bullet train, fast train in the world. No comparison. No country come near to China. So, similarly, on the economic fields, what China did in the last 35 years to bring the financial progress to the whole population is a miracle. Also, in the commercial area, breakthrough technology and advanced innovation had driven China's company to the world stage now. Today, the top 4 banks in the world come from China. US has JP Morgan in the 6th position and Bank of America in the 9th position. It doesn't mean everything is rosy and bright in China. Of course not. It is only goes to show that USA is lagging behind embarrassingly. People are saying that if America do not wake up to reality soon enough, they will be overtaken. Problem is, USA has too many good years that they became over-complacent, overconfident, or too arrogant and intolerant to challenges. Incidentally, this is a good thing for the world, as power should not be in the hands of the few, right? Better to be distributed even though unevenly. You know, every time I talk about this kind of thing, economic, geopolitical, it brought me back to how I wish we have something like Bitcoin, which is fair and honest for the whole world, irrespective of color, race, or religion, and irrespective of border even. Not necessarily it must be Bitcoin, but along the same concept and practiced. Since there's no system or network that comes close to Bitcoin, we can only follow and expect Bitcoin to lead the way. It takes time, but it will come. There's no other way. The world, if the world want to live peacefully, in harmony, no minimum friction, then there has to be somewhere something that make it more peaceful for everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. See you next time. Bye bye.